And we are back for more Mobile Legends action here at MPL Group Stages. I am Butters and I'm with,
I'm Rockhart.
and we'll be the ones to give you the action, the burning
The
hot
burning
action.
sensation.
The burning,
The
not the
burning,
burning.
yeah, I know. The burning
Uh,
action from Mobile Legends esports right now. And of course, what better way to do it than through more games brought to us today?
so I think our next match is going to be
Yeah, there you go.
let's
It's
see.
gonna be either Valkyrie versus Digital Devils Demon Kings. Wow, what a
Oh.
long name.
So another
Yeah,
Aether
I love that.
team.
Yeah.
Aether Valkyrie here going with DDDK.
DDDK ba?
Let's call them Triple DK.
Triple D. I don't know. Does that sound right to you? Let's call them DK.
I mean, it's
Demon
better
King.
than Digital Devils Demon
Demon
Kings.
Kings. I know.
Like you're a devil, then you're a demon.
But anyway, here are the players for either Valkyrie. We have Van, Changu, Lebron, EJ, Kenji, and Ognimon.
And Ognimod here just, very
I-
interesting
Do
name.
you think
That he.
where did this come from? I don't know.
I mean, it's Domingo spelled backwards.
Wow, that is so weird.
Wow.
That is awesome though. And on
And on the side of DDD Kings, it's Yaku, Pringles, YB420, Link, Crypt, and Desania.
yeah, some very good looking gentlemen right there. Of course, these are, again, more teams that are starting off the regular season with us. Um, either Valkyrie is, of course, sister team of either Main, which they call themselves right now. And as you can see, either Main did come up with a 2-0 earlier,
Yeah.
which is actually quite awesome. That again, this might showcase how Aether does their organization. They seem to have like super powerful teams right now at their disposal.
Yeah. And looking at the group stages, or past two games, I think, what's happening here is there is a trend setting up that many of these teams, the teams that we actually think is going to get the win,
Mhm.
they're getting 2-0s. So I think this is what separates the men from the boys. I mean, the qualifiers is a thing, and the group stages is another thing.
That's right.
So if you can actually get to the group stages, that's good. But you need to prove that you can be a part of the playoffs. That will happen in June.
That's right. And this is just going to be the start. We have a long way to go, and if they lose these days, they shouldn't feel bad. They do have chances to regain more
Yeah.
points. Again, these points are going to be tallied at the end, and we're going to be these will determine who will go to the playoffs. And it's going to be super exciting. It's going to be a live event. More details will be announced further, but for now, we will focus on the game at hand. Again, either Valkyrie versus Triple D Kings.
Triple D Kings. Well, technically, we're going to have the draft in a bit, but considering that these teams came from the qualifiers, we actually saw lots and lots of games in the qualifiers. I'm actually excited what these players will bring. Looking back at the qualifiers, we didn't actually see Hanabi getting picked, although at that point in time, I think qualifier 3, she was released.
That's
So
right.
not seeing any play, Aurora not seeing any play, saw play earlier. That is how the teams here are just thinking about their compositions, their drafts, on how to incorporate other heroes, and just surprise everyone or surprise their opponents here in the group stages.
That's right, and part of that is mainly because the current ongoing trend where um, long range heroes are having a hard time keeping up in the early game with the more assassin oriented heroes. Like, of course, that's the reason why there's the super strong boy band we have with Martis,
Yeah.
Lancelot, and Gushan.
Yeah.
And that's because of how strong they are early on. That transitions it snowballs so easily later into the game, and of course we can expect them still in the pick and bans today for sure.
Do you consider Hellcurt as part of the boy band?
Hellcurt is the guy that needs some work on no, in the visuals,
visual,
but
visual,
definitely I think we have
he's
we have
somewhere up
he's
there.
somewhere he's trying to
Yeah.
climb up, but not yet, not
Not
quite there.
yet.
But again, Hellcourt has been prioritized as well
Yeah.
by a lot of teams. Again, it's more play style.
Yeah.
Hellcourt is more situational depending on which team is on the slots today. Like some teams they don't care about Hellcourt,
Yeah.
but some teams they value Hellcourt so much that they prioritize they focus their bans around it.
Yeah. And I've actually seen either main just going for the Hellcurt earlier and not really going for the Gushon. Because I think the Gushon is a much juicier pick when you actually have the second pick,
That's right.
when you can set up the second pick alongside him. But here for the bands, it's going to be the Fanny, the Jawhead, for the side of Aether Valkyrie, and for the side of 3D Kings, it's the Mortis and the Lancelot. Two
Ooh.
members of the boy band
That's right.
getting banned out, and one
They
girl
left it open.
for the girl group. The one girl from the girl group, I mean, the girl group is Kagura,
Kagura,
Lolita,
that's right.
Fanny, Angela. That's the girl group.
That's
So
right, that's right.
technically, they get the Hellcurt here for Aether Valkyrie. They prioritize it, and let's see how Demon Kings react to this.
Yeah, it's funny that you left out. We don't include Jawhead and Johnson in the
Well,
boy band because even though they're super prioritized
I mean,
picks, right?
I
Because
mean-
they're the bouncers in the club.
I mean, technically, they are full-grown men.
Yeah, so we
So
gotta.
there, there is no reason for you to call them boys.
That's right. I agree.
Because
They're men. Yes, yes, yes.
Uh,
Okay, picks on the other side now. They got the Gushan. Surprisingly, they left it open. Digital Devils left the Gushan open on first rotation and they gave it to Valkyrie.
yeah. And seeing how they will try and take this fight, it seems to me that they're getting the huge team fight heroes for the side of Demon Kings and Aether Valkyrie. They do have two of the best assassins
That's right.
in the current meta today.
That
They-
kind of tells you their plan that hey, we're gonna try to snowball the
Yeah.
lanes. We're gonna focus on winning the lanes and maybe from there transition into a better team fight. Maybe
Yeah.
because after winning the lanes, we can move forward. We can
Yeah.
we can roam, and I think that's what they're looking like. The Aether Valkyries
Mm,
lineup is
I
looking.
do agree with that, but Demon Kings here, hmm.
Oh,
Aether Valkyrie though,
wow.
getting three assassins. They don't have any damage in the magic damage department.
The longest range they can do is with Gushan with the daggers. Other than that, they really wanna. Wow, I'm surprised. I was expecting like at least a mage on the last pick.
Oh, so I actually see what Demon Kings is trying to do here. They picked out the Chow and they picked out the Saber. They want to get the pick-offs on the assassins.
That's
They
right.
know here if either Valkyrie loses or loses one assassin, they cannot fight. The amount of zoning and isolation capability here of the side of Demon King's lineup is super good that you can't really face them head on if you lack one member.
That's right. I mean, what's the Grok gonna do? Like,
Right? You
right?
smell what the Grok is cooking.
Yeah, do you if you smell what the Grok is cooking, you probably will win. I mean,
for the
if you know what they're gonna do ahead
Yeah.
of time, I think they kind of read it. You're
Yeah.
actually absolutely right. They read what either Valkyrie's gonna do. They want to have the Grok in front and the Aka in front, assassinate people and fight in front. But they thought like they have a lot of assassins now. After they saw the picks, they locked in like super easy to use assassins. Once you remove the Hayabusa, once you remove the Goshan, it's gonna be such a bad team fight for either Valkyrie. So
Yeah.
Digital Devils definitely, I
do agree
think
with
they
that.
might have won the draft on that point.
Either Valkyrie here, they do have the Grok. I mean, Grok is a super reliable hero in the early game because of his kit,
That's
and he can actually just tank the damage and give huge damage here to the side of the Kings. But I mean,
I think
we need to see what will happen.
I think a lot of the focus on this game will be on how that Grok is gonna play.
Yeah.
If the Grok can protect the carries properly, it should be good for either Valkyrie. Either way, once he fails, it's doomed.
Yeah. I mean, they can really go for the defensive play here. Both of the teams need to find their pickoffs, need to set their momentum, need to set their tempo if they want to win this game. This is a very tempo-based draft for
That's
both
right.
teams, and if they win the tempo, they might as well just win the game.
Yeah, even the formats a lot based on the tempo, right? Like
Yeah.
if a lot of teams you've seen, both teams that won earlier, once they won the first game, it was so easy for them to win the second
Yeah.
game because of how well your team feels already after getting that initial win. Like even if you lose, it's okay, it's 1-1. If you win though, it's like such a huge prize for yourself.
And as I've said earlier in the second game, you need to start these group stages on a positive note. If you can get a 2-0 win, you will bring that momentum into tomorrow. Then, if you win tomorrow, then you might as well bring it to next week.
That's right.
So, technically, if you lose 0-2, then that is a very, very bad position you're putting yourself into. But I think
Yeah,
it's
so
time.
actually, we just wanted to do a quick announcement. It's gonna be Squad Rally Day on the 15th of May, where if you just log in, you can use all the heroes on on the 15th of May. Just go into your clients, and there are gonna be big prizes ahead of us as well. So again, guys, if you wanna, it's gonna be a big celebration. There are so many events that we will have. Go on, check out the events tab as well for more news. Basically, just join the squad and rally, call your friends, have them log in on the 15th of May. It's going to be so much fun for each and every one
So
of us.
technically, that is log in, play
That's
with
right.
your friends, have access to all heroes, and get freebies.
That's right. So we are now in the land of dawn. We're gonna be this is gonna be game one. Either Valkyrie versus Digital Devils, Demon Kings.
And look at Kagura here. She's just trying to get the creeps, just trying to push back the wave, and look at the aggression coming in from either Valkyrie.
Yeah, it looks like she was aware that their blue was getting stolen, but now they opted to counter steal as well. But I think Kenji has a better chance of fighting them, right, in the early game.
Yeah.
If they do early invades like this, they will have better chances to win just because of the skills of Hayabusa.
They're just cutting it. Hermit Crab here will be caught out. Van trying to run away. Link here. The Harley is there. Kagura with the umbrella, but the damage won't be enough, and Van will get to safety.
That's right. For the meantime, I think both teams will just opt for a really fast rush to level 4 before we see anything big happening. Especially for Aether Valkyrie at this point, once you get your lockdowns in, once you have Akai on that roly-poly ultimate of his,
Yeah.
it should be easier for them to get the kills, and because of what they built.
Oh,
They have Warrior.
Getting hit. 720 damage to stun here. Pringles is trying to control EJ, but look at that chunk of health that
Wow.
he dealt to this Harley. I mean, that is a ridiculous amount of damage.
Absolutely, like getting that much damage super early on, where Harley is supposed to be the one doing most of the damage.
That means they will try to get a turtle here. But
That's
Diga
right.
is there. He's
I-
trying to control the Akai on the backlines. Rock will try to go for the Harley, and Harley will get out. And a lot of these are happening here. But Harley will go down. The first blood is drawn out. Crip. Oh!
Whoa, that was a perfect wall.
Oh,
by
but
Brock.
Kagura getting
Wow.
caught out. Diggy has no way to get back to the battle.
Oh
He
my
can
God.
throw out the support skills that he has, and he just leaves Kagura there to die.
That is just an example of a perfect Grok wall. Like blocking two members of Digital Devils, Demon Kings from getting into the fight. Basically free kill. Free turtle, free kill. That fight was huge for Aether Valkyrie.
And AE here, not stopping with the aggression, trying to control the jungle here on the side of Demon Kings. And Van will use his ulti to get away. Changu falling low. Pringles here with the stun, the knockback, the ulti, and he will go down. Hard here with the kill, and that is good news for the side of Demon Kings.
Yeah, a little bit of revenge there for Demon Kings. Although there will not be enough left around the map for them to take, they will have the pressure advantage at this point. Although now they're going for a fight on the bot lane. Kenji is fighting
Level
1v1.
7 to level 4.
Oh my god, I just noticed that. Oh my dear.
The level difference here for the side of that Hayabusa and that Saber.
That was huge. Like, that just goes to show like what happens if you leave the Hayabusa to farm safely near the bottom side of the map. It's just so easy for him to get a level advantage because of he has a lot of AoE skills to clear the waves really fast, get that experience, and get the side minions as well.
Technically, the Hayabusa is more or less left alone in the lane. Is just relegated to push out the lane no matter what happens. Even though you're seeing your team lose, you're just gonna push out the lane. You're just gonna give a certain map control advantage to your team. Given that you have this very good kit to get in and out, to get in to go for the kills and get out if they are trying to gank you. So technically here, Hayabusa is the perfect hero for the job, but I mean, they have a lot of assassins here.
That's right, and that's why they opted for this comp. Again, you mentioned it before, the Saber and the Cho. These are the perfect heroes to lock down assassins that have escape. That's including Hayabusa, that's including Goshen as well. It's actually super perfect, but the thing is, the thing that we're missing is that Demon Kings are not really they're not grouping up right now. Or in the early game, it's great that you have those, but even if you lock down someone in the early game, like, it's the laning phase. Everyone is in their lanes, so it's gonna be a bit more difficult for them to utilize the CC of their opponent.
You know what I'm actually trying to see here, I kind of vision what either Valkyrie is trying to do with their draft. I mean, if Saber and Shao goes in with their ultis and try to get an assassin pick off, the Grok will just go in and zone out everyone. That is exactly. Like, and after the Grok goes in, it's going to be a 3v5 situation. Technically a 3v4 because the Grok will be out as well.
That's right.
But technically, if they get out and they get zoned out by the Grok will push him to the narrow edges and just put the wall there and just get back into the fight.
That's right. And what Digital Devils will have to figure out is when to fight and where. Most importantly, if you have a Grok in the enemy, it's where to fight. You have to pick your fights in the open areas as much as possible to minimize the impact of the Grok. Otherwise, if you get locked down in a tight corridor with just one entrance and one exit, then he blocks you off, might as well say goodbye to the teammate you're trying to help.
And technically, if you're trying to help, you're just going to deal with the Grok's damage output. Seeing that at level 2, level 3,
that was
dished
already
out 720 damage.
Yeah, that was amazing. Like, that was against someone who was supposed to be the assassin.
Leader.
That's right. So it's gonna be very scary for Digital Devils. So far, I think we will have to just wait for them to get back into the game. Just have a minor DC, but again, advantages. We already mentioned this. I think Aether Valkyrie won the draft in that regard. Although somehow Digital Devils are having a hard time. I mean, technically, Digital Devils have a great draft. It's just that in execution, they're lacking in terms of when they can fight. Because absolutely, you really need to be together if you want to make this composition of Demon Kings work. Especially with Kagura there, right? But if Kagura doesn't catch multiple people together in the beginning of the fight, it's gonna be a lot harder for Digital Devils to get an advantage.
I do agree with that, Rockhart. And seeing how this game is working out, I mean, nobody is really going for the turtle. They're actually more focused into getting their kills.
That's
They're
right.
dominating their lanes. But I think when we go back to the game, it's probably time to take the turtle. And the
Absolutely.
turtle is the very, very important tempo setter here for these heroes because I mean, you're going to get gold. That means you're going to get closer to your core items. If you get your core items, you'll be better at dishing out damage. I mean, it's going to give you a certain amount of HP, probably damage, probably magic damage. Anything goes.
That's right.
But as
And as you can see, the Hayabusa is actually super ahead
yeah,
in experience. So even if Hayabusa can technically solo ninja that.
yeah.
No pun intended.
Technically, I mean,
He
technically, I
can
mean,
ninja that, right?
yeah. I mean, considering here,
Sorry, I had to. Anyway.
considering here that Hayabusa is now on level 7, they need to find the answer. And if they can't, then probably he's not gonna join the fight. But
He will.
he will not join the fight. He will just take down your towers. The more levels he has means the more items he has, and the more items he has, the less towers you have.
And there's only so much time that you can leave the Hayabusa in that lane alone.
Yeah.
There will come a time that you will have to really dedicate like more than two people maybe just to try to kill